Intros and outros are so difficult. Now I understand why everybody on YouTube says that. I'm just like, hey, I did this, watch it, thank you. Hello. So I thought I was gonna do something really natural and easy today, and then this happened. It actually is still fairly simple, but it just looks a little bit more dramatic. I actually busted out this Urban Decay Naked Palette, which I haven't used in years. I think ever since I started collecting single shadows like Makeup Geek and Makeup Forever, and just, you know, all of these like Z palettes, I tend to neglect the like 50 eyeshadow palettes that I have that I've bought previously. But yeah, this is still such a gorgeous palette. I know it's been around for probably like freaking 10 years now, but I thought it'd be perfect for this look. If you want to see how I did my makeup, then just keep watching. Okay, so today I'm going to start off with my face makeup. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Magic Lumi Primer first. Pretty much all over. I think that this primer is a great dupe for the Becca like liquid illuminators. I'm not sure exactly what they're called, but they're like their highlighters but in liquid form, and I think this one is pretty comparable and only like $10. So for foundation, I'm going to use the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk in 6.5. It's, I think, the darkest foundation that I own, and I really like it anyway, but I just put on Fake Tan like 2 days ago, so this one will suit my skin the best if I can find a brush. I'm going to use the Morphe E44. I don't think I've ever used it for foundation, but I'm going to use it for foundation. I think I find that it actually helps to put foundation on your face first, kind of like with your fingers, and then go in with a brush. I use so much product when I just directly put it on like the back of my hand and then go in with a brush. So yeah, just kind of saves product. I probably put way too much on now. I used like 4 pumps. The only thing I don't like about using synthetic brushes is, I guess it's partly my fault because I hate washing my brushes, but if you use it like probably 3 or 4 times in a row and all the product gets built up in the brush, and then I feel like it just makes it so much harder to blend. But if it's like a freshly cleaned brush, then I don't mind it, but I hate when all the product like gunks up in the brush and it becomes like stiff and not as soft. Okie dokie. Under eye concealer, I'm going to use the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in Light Neutral. This should be very brightening right now, which is what I want. I'm going to highlight my face a little bit as well with it. Cool. Cool, cool. To blend out my under eye concealer, I'm just going to use a smaller brush, just because it's easier to get under my eye. To set my under eye, I'm going to be using this Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. And now to set the rest of my face, it's got powder all over it. I'm going to use this Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Powder in the shade 4.5. And I've got to be honest, I bought these because I heard a lot of people talking about them, specifically Jaclyn Hill in her favorites video, and I don't know if they're worth the money for me. I've said before, I'm not really like too fussed with my face powder, and it's good, but like, I don't know, I don't think it's really worth the money. I haven't noticed like a huge difference between this powder and other powders that I've tried previously, but that's how makeup goes. Some people are obsessed with something and some people aren't, but I will continue to use it because it's good. It's just really pricey, so. I feel like whenever I buy a makeup product, I expect it to like change my makeup life, especially when you get like so excited to try something, or something is so hyped up and you're like, I'm gonna buy this product, it's gonna like change the way my makeup looks, it's gonna be like amazing. When a lot of the times your makeup just looks the same as it did before the product. I hope I'm in focus. Oh, I will shit bricks if I'm not. Okay, for bronzer today, I'm going to be using MAC's Give Me Sun. Just a very warm orange bronzer. Freaking love bronzer. Some people are like so light-handed with their bronzer and like barely put on any, and I'm just like dipping into it like 16 times. I guess it's not the most natural, but okay. Now I'm going to contour, and for that I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow palette and my NARS Ita brush. I actually really do think this is worth the money, which I think a lot of people like were hyped up about this and then stopped using it, but I still love it. Okay, blend that out a bit. Probably gonna have to do some baking. Not bacon, baking. What? Bacon sounds good right now. Just gonna use this Morphe brush. It's really good for getting like sharp lines. Just probably not doing like intense bakeage today. Just cleaning up the line. Okay, what should I do while I wait? Should I do brows? I'll quickly do brows. And for that, I always fill them in. I have brow pencils, but my favorite way to fill in my brows by far is powder. Just because I have really like thick, full brows already, and when I pencil them in, it just kind of like, I just don't really like the effect as much as powder. Powder is just bam, intense, quick. I think it's quicker than using a pencil, honestly. For myself, I don't really do much to my brows. I probably should. I know a lot of people get them like threaded or shaped or whatever, and mine probably would look better if I did that, but they just kind of like do their own thing. So yeah, I just fill them in with some eyeshadows and an angled brush. I used to be one of those people that did not fill in their brows at all. For like the longest time, I would wear a full face of makeup, do nothing to my brows, because I thought like, yeah, I see other people filling them in, but mine are already so dark and prominent that I don't think I need to waste money on brow products. And then, you know, I started getting into it, and now I'm like, oh yes, about that life. I think anyone can benefit from filling in their brows, even if they do already have full brows. Just gonna use a clear brow gel today by Anastasia. I think I'm gonna hit up that NARS Madly. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful blush. so beautiful. I find that a lot of the times, I find that a lot of the time when I put on blush, I regret it because I think that it just really clashes with the rest of my makeup. It's always like too orange or too pink or too red or just something about it. I'm just like, I don't know if that made my makeup look better. This blush, yes. I really like the way it looks on me. On me, I guess on people, I don't know, does it look good on me? Okay, highlight time. I want to use a highlighter because that's what you do when you highlight your face. Okie doke. I'm back. I think I'm going to use Opal today. I was going to go with Champagne Pop, but I want to use Opal. It's a little bit cooler tone than probably what I need for this look, but haven't used it in a while. I really like the look of highlighter like on the tops of the cheekbones, obviously, but like more towards like the apples of the cheek. I think it looks really pretty. I'm going to highlight using a different product on my nose just because I find when I use a highlighter with a more of a golden tone or just a deeper tone to it that my nose can look a little bit like red. Actually, I'm going to contour first, so let's do that. I'm going to take the same contour powder that I used, the Charlotte Tilbury one, and just a kind of fluffy crease brush and slightly contour my nose. I suck at this, but I sometimes like the look, so. Okay, that'll do. I'm gonna highlight using, what was I gonna use? Oh yeah, the Balm's Mary Luminizer, just with my finger. And a little bit on my Cupid's bow. Okay, I think that's the face done. I am going to use my Urban Decay setting spray. That's why I run out of it so quickly. Now it's time to move on to my eyeballs. I found it! Okay, I'm going to use my NARS eyeshadow base for my eye primer. I want to keep the eyes fairly simple, but I'm sure they will turn into so much more. I think I might kick it super old school and go in with the Urban Decay Original Naked Palette, which, whew, last time I touched this, a long time ago, but I think it'll be good for this look. So let's dip into Naked. Put that in my crease. Pick up Buck on a smaller crease brush. For my gold shade, I think I'm going to use Half Baked on my eyelid. I think I might do a soft wing with a black shadow. This might be a mistake, we'll see. An angled brush and just this black in the Lorac palette because the Naked one has a shimmery black and I just want a matte. So I never really do this, but I'm just gonna try to do like a soft wing with eyeshadow. Just towards the outer corner. I don't know how much of this is in focus or whatever, but yeah. I'm gonna blend it out. I'm not trying to create like a defined wing, so might be a little messy at first. I want to use nylon, which is right here, so that'll work. A little bit on the brow bone. I'm going to put a little bit of Buck just on a small pencil brush and put that on my lower lash line. Okay, now I'm just going to put on mascara. I'm not going to use false lashes. I'm just going to use the Benefit They're Real and MAC's Extended Play Giga Black Lash on my bottom lashes. I'm going to use the Jordana lip liner in Tawny. I wanted to use MAC Soar, but I'm not sure where that is, so go on my lips using this. And go ahead and fill them in. I'm going to use MAC's Del Rio. It's like a rosy, darker, I would say nude, but it's not really a nude on me. It's just like a rosy color. I'm going to top it off with a gloss. This is just the NYX Butter Gloss in Tiramisu. So that is the completed makeup look for today. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and subscribe if you want to. I can't say that. Come on, that's so lame. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!